Hello, this is Monica Bomba, and I'm here with Heribert Blass and Katy Bogliatto, the next president and vice president for IPA, the International Psychoanalytical Association. And we are here in Cartagena, in the wonderful city of Colombia, for a congress that is titled Mind on the Line of Fire. So I would like to ask you if you want to say something about your expectation of this Congress, about what you think this Congress will be for you, and what do you expect from the exchanges from colleagues and from the social events, whatever. What do you think?
Yes, first thank you for this important question. I think already the title, Mind on the Line of Fire, in connection with the city, Cartagena, makes it clear that this conference, this congress, is putting psychoanalysis in our contemporary world. So that it's just so that psychoanalysis is not only therapy in an ivory tower, but that it's placed in a world with a lot of conflicts, problems, and also I have already looked at the titles and also read keynote lectures, and they are very, very directed towards contemporary questions like colonialism, violence against children, and the question of refugees and slavery in the past. So it's and of trauma. So it's very important that psychoanalysis is very much open to the psychic impact of all these societal events. And I'm expecting from this conference that we are just more exchanging about all these issues and see that the contribution of psychoanalysis is that we have our knowledge about the psychic development of children and of adolescents and also of adults throughout the life until the end of life. Just is a very rich foundation to and also offer to the world outside psychoanalysis. And the connection between psychoanalysis and the world outside is very important. I think that we can just exchange here in the city where, for instance, a lot of slaves have been bought in the previous centuries, and so this is a good place to talk about what also white people have done to people of color. And now that we have perhaps the chance to have more exchange, I don't know whether one can say reconciliation, but at least first to have more encounter with each other. And we have an encounter as colleagues, and I think we have also an encounter with the world, between psychoanalysis and the world outside psychoanalysis.
Yes, and it's also the occasion of, with the title of the conference, Mind on the Line of Fire, is putting together the richness of work, thoughts from different colleagues from the whole world. And it's really an opportunity to meet, to listen, so I'm expecting a lot. And not only about sharing, but to hear and to know about just what you said, about these very, very important issues, and especially here where we are. The history is also very important to take it very seriously and to look at it, to look in the past, but to look in the present. What has happened, what are the consequences, and how we can deal with it, and how we can think about it and do something about it for all the generations and for the future generations, because we are all psychoanalysts. We work with adults, with children, with mothers, with babies, and it's also very important to have in mind the prevention. We are humans, and we are trying to do the best. Minds in Fire is try and put together the knowledge we have and the knowledge we still have to learn. In expectation, we still have to learn. These kind of conferences allow us to put together some of the richness that is taking place.
And do you think that also the exchanges that might be important here in Cartagena in this kind of congresses, psychoanalytical congresses, could be also those intergenerational, between generations of the younger analysts, older analysts, more experienced one. So because the clinical issues might be different, you know, when you are young and you work in a hospital, you do things. So maybe the line of fire can be also not only big societal crisis or difficulties, but also in our everyday life in some situations which can be very, very complicated not to solve. No? So maybe you
Yeah,
can say
I
something
can say
about
I was very happy and am very happy also already to see a lot of young colleagues. And we have already a presentation on Monday evening, pre-conference, Mensa and Corpo Milano. There were a lot of young colleagues, and we have also connections to IPSO, and I'm very pleased that there seems to be a chance to open up psychoanalysis also for younger people. There's a lot of interest of younger people, and as far as I see, this is our vision, that all the elder people are open to listen to what's coming from the younger generation, and we are very hopeful that also young people are still engaging for psychoanalysis. There was a time in previous years where it seemed that psychoanalysis would almost die, but now this happened several times already in the past. But now there is a movement all over the world that, especially amongst young people, I have the impression, is in growing interest again about what psychoanalysis can contribute to our understanding of individual psychic life, but also societal life, cultural theory of psychoanalysis. And this is something which I expect can also come together here in our exchanges between young and older.
Yeah, and the younger generation, I mean, the collaboration and the transgenerational activity, as you just said, is rich because the younger generation also enriches us with new questions, new ways of thinking. And the younger generation is also in contact with what is happening now in the private practice, in hospitals, in society, with what is happening in a more global way, thinking about the global climate problem, for example. And so to see how the implication of the younger generation and how thorough and how enthusiastic, this is very important because they are the future. That's very important.
Thank you so much, Heribert Blass and Katy Bogliatto, for this interview. Thank you.
Thank you, Monica.
Enjoy
Yeah.
the Congress.
Yeah.
Thank you,
You too.
Monica. You too.
Me too. Yes.